Hello friend, welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. Today I'm performing bunch of service on this 2003 Echo. As you can see, I was at the dealer and bought a new spark plugs. These plugs are original fitment. They are made by Denso, right? So they belong in this vehicle. And sometimes dealer surprises you with the good price. All these 4 plugs were less than $12. Let's go together in this video to see how easy it is to replace spark plugs on this engine. To gain access, I will remove this plastic engine cover. There are 4 nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. I will move the camera for you so you can see in detail what we are looking at. Right, this is the valve cover, and this engine has 4 coil overs, right? So these are coils above the spark plugs. So I will need to remove those in order to remove the plugs. When possible, I try not to remove the electric connectors because the plastic is in many cases old and it will break. So I will start removing these 4 bolts, right? And I will see if the wiring harness gives me enough movement of the coil to remove it. So let's start with this one. You pull it out, right, and look. If you help yourself with the other one, I don't have to unclip those and risk that they will break. The same with these 2, right? It's easy to pull it up. This one was a little bit stuck, but normally it's easy, right? And you can safely set it aside. And I love to use this snap-on 5/8 long spark plug tool, right? It's a locking with the locking extension, right? It's also, I believe, snap-on, right? It locks together. It nicely goes down there, grabs my plug. Now I will not use the electric impact tool. I will definitely, I want to feel how tight the plug is, right? Maybe now I can speed up with that electric, right? But I will first make sure they're easy to break, right? The thread is moving. It's not being stuck there, because to get one plug down there stuck or damage the thread, that's a nightmare, and I wanna avoid it. But let's see, right, if I can finish it with this, right? Should be easy. And the plug should be nicely out. Here you go. This is how it looks. And we can see there was a reason to replace it. This plug is old and was definitely working in that engine for a long time. It's a Denso also. And we can see they gave me really the correct part. It's a K16R/U, K16R/U. Here is how the new plug was packed in that box, right? It has that protective shield. I believe these are so cheap, so they will not have any anti-seize to apply to the thread. So you have a choice if you want and put some on it. And what I mean with that, you can buy at the auto stores, right? Auto supply store, such a little pouch. This one has actually, what is this one? Copper formula, copper based. So that definitely when you apply very tiny amount of it. Squeeze it out. It's kind of hard to control the amount, but when you apply very small amount of it, right, on the thread, it's coming. And I will use my finger to spread it. Oh yeah, it's coming right now. That will make sure that it will be easy to remove it in the future. Let me continue with my finger. And this is finicky, right? You never want to put it on that electrode, obviously, right? So you hold it this way. I can use my finger right now and gently introduce it in that thread, right? It's definitely enough. You don't put too much of it there, right? This is wonderful, and that will make sure that in future we will be able to remove it and it will not seize inside. And I've placed that brand new plug in my spark plug tool, right? And now I very carefully, without hitting anything, I'm putting it down there, and by the hand only I'm grabbing the thread, turning the tool. I will never use in this stage the power tools, ever, period. Again, you don't want to damage the thread down there in the head. That will be a serious problem, right? And the manual says to use 18 Newton meters, right? I mean the metric. This is the snap-on. But that means also, if you are in the standard, it's a 13 foot-pounds of torque. So let's go and do this, right? I remove that extension. I will be not using that because that might end up in the inaccurate torque. I will put it on that spark plug socket and I'm torquing that spark plug. I was almost there. Did you hear that? I will recheck it because it was 17.8, so it's close. Let's do it a little bit more. 18.2. Excellent. So now I know that spark plug it's perfectly installed to the factory specs, and I can move on these three remaining. Obviously I will remove them and install them exactly the same way like I did this one. I hope you find this video helpful. If you liked it, please give it thumb up. And absolutely make sure you are subscribed. I have way more videos coming your way on this channel. Thanks for watching today and have a wonderful day, my friend.